In this episode of HOI4, we'll play Europa Universalis 5. We will turn the Ottomans into an Orthodox superpower, and at the end I'll give you a small review whether you should buy the game or not. And thank you to Paradox for sponsoring this video. We do have a sizable chunk of Greek and Orthodox people here, which does make sense. All of this is formerly Byzantium. EU5 does not have mission trees. There are missions that you can enable in the game settings, but they're very generic stuff like build roads and such. There are no mission trees. Instead, you will get situations from time to time, like the Black Death that will pop up in a couple of years, and the Rise of the Turks event. With that, you pretty much have a mixture between mission trees and events, so we're gonna have to use that quite a bit. Of course, we also do want to conquer the Turkic lands. I will say, by going Orthodox, you do lose out on a couple of very useful things, because EU5 does not have very good ways to create CBs early on. Religious CBs are the easiest ones to get, which require the enemy to be of a different religion, which does mean if you switch to Orthodoxy, expanding into Europe and Ukraine will be harder. And because we have different religion, we also lose the option of puppeting a majority of the Turkic nations diplomatically. But yeah, we're gonna have fun as Orthodox. I mean, it's just cursed. That's all I want. It's just cursed. This is a little bit cheating, but I do know what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna build one hospital in Boza as well. And there we go, the Rise of the Ottomans, our first event. With that one, we can offer diplomatic protection to a couple of nations around us, as well as pressing claims and similar stuff. And as the Ottomans in particular, we also are able, if we can reconquer a little bit of Greece, we can also use this event on the Balkans. And I will immediately ask the Gamrianids for my heir for Bozan. And because they are the AI, they are stupid, they will just accept this. I don't know why. The AI is really stupid, they are really eager to give you all of the provinces. I guess they are a little bit afraid, and now because we're guaranteeing them, we can also turn them into our vassal. They are disloyal right now, that's fine. And I can also cancel improving the opinion. Ooh, actually, we did get a claim throne CB on the Candarids. If the game is... Nope, they are allied to Egypt. That's not happening. And the Candarids will also join our little group. I've effectively played for 5 minutes and I've already doubled our land that we control. Albeit, it's only indirectly. Bad fucking timing, my friend. I just spent gold. 10% interest. Bro, are you high? This is what I like about the Ottomans. They are a very fun beginner nation. Such a fun early game with their Rise of the Turks event. Especially if you stay Muslim, you can also just ally Egypt and then use Egypt to dunk on the Byzantines. We've amassed our army. We'll just wait a second until they have orc again. And if I wanted to, I could also wait until my allies fight here. I'm just gonna assist here. And there we go. The battles in this game are also very quick. They only take a couple of hours. This is similar to Imperator. If you control the state capital, which can be denoted by the little star. If you control that, the rest of the state will slowly flip to you. Oh god, I am so popular. It feels like I'm playing the HRE. Centralization is so much better. Right now, I guess it's fine. Early on, subjects are really nice. Pretty much required, because if you take a look at the control map mode, you have your capital. I'm boosting control right now here, and this is the edge of a second state here, and we have no control here anymore. Whoa, wait a minute, I didn't even see that. I knew that you were allied to the Kuberids, and now, because we conquered new territory, we can see it is just a conquered Ural settlement with no integration status. And that again also just debuffs control, it adds separatism, it removes pop conversion speed and assimilation speed. You can see, like, this game has 500,000 interconnecting systems, because now we have to go to our government and we have to go to our cabinet, and then we have to start integrating a province. What was it? It was just an insult CB. I should have read that. That is useless. Well, but we can claim your throne, and that I will do. Small tip, if you can get your entire family into your cabinet. Nepotism, as it turns out, is pretty based, if you are the one that's doing the nepotism. And very nice. Our vassal over here, which I've already forgotten the name, I don't really care. You're not that important to me, has already started recapture... Brother, you died. Antagonism is just a number. Antagonism is just a number. I swear this is not personal, but I really need the town of Philadelphia. I really like that cheese. I just can't help myself. I want to stop, but I just can't. There's just too much to conquer. Also, I guess it's time for this. There we go. It is just that simple. You have to click one button and you are now Orthodox Ottomans. One thing that would make this a little bit less cursed is if I were to turn Greek into my primary culture as well, but I guess at that point I can just play Byzantium. 0.01% pop growth. Wow, that is absolutely useless. Bro, I really don't like either of them. This gives clergy power and this reduces the max literacy. Yeah, I'd rather keep this province for 6 gold. Thank you very much. Why did the Saracens create Bordeaux gold? Yeah, I don't think this is how the game started. Did they take something from me? I feel like I used to own this stuff. Aww. Sneaky, sneaky Turks. Stealing my Turkish land from my Turkish hands. Bro, I just got you. This is bullshit. We went through this war 2 months ago. This shouldn't be allowed. I just took antagonism for nothing. This is costing me 60 stab. Well, that's fucking dumb. Excellent diplomacy. That is very nice. I think alliance gives you another little boost. This is very tight. We might not be able to puppet them. Oh my god. This was so close. By 2. Oh, we have Allah here. He's already... Oh no, it's Allah here. Okay, never mind. I thought the light of Allah was shining upon us. Oh, look at this. If only we had the Saracens, this would be so nice as well. But, I mean, this is already such a huge blob on the map. Everything is going right for the Ottoman Empire right now. Not a single thing can go wrong. Uh-oh, rats! Bro, my poor fucking peasants. They're not even home and they are being mobilized again. No! I was too eager. I lost many a good man. The Renaissance is kicking off. Idea groups are also gone from EU5. This is the replacement for idea groups at the start of each age, which happens every 100 years. You can pick a certain focus. Throughout the ages, you will unlock these bonuses. We're gonna go with military focus right now because, well, we are the Ottomans. If there's one thing we do, it is enslaving young children and circumcising them, turning them into one of the strongest warriors you've ever seen. And I suppose, war. Honestly, it's absolutely fucked what they did with the Janissaries. I know I'm joking about this, but holy fuck, don't look into the Janissaries. This is probably a controversial opinion, but yeah, that wasn't cool what they did there. And, ooh, yes, they do not have females. Well, that's cringe. They're also banking in Genova. They're just holding institutions over there. You might see that we have 1 million people in our nation right now. That will very quickly drop down. It has to have been those Byzantines. They brought the Black Plague to the Ottoman Empire. It is time for retribution. Right, this is a 2-front war now. 3, 4, 5... 6 front war, but that doesn't matter because now I know I can just attack in every direction and it'll be fine. You do have fog of war, so this is very costly. I probably wouldn't do this unless I was a content creator. Yep, that was very fucking costly, but all of these are gonna die of the Black Death anyway, so we're just speeding things up, you know? This is just better because the less people there are, the less they can spread the Black Death. Minus 20 prestige? What the fuck did my diplomats do? Bro, I'm gonna have them shot. Why are you stacking 13.7 thousand divisions in this random province? Come on. Actually, wait, I think... Yeah, there was a strait here. Wait a minute. We can use that one. Bro, if my fucking puppets were starting to do something. They're just not doing anything. Well... That is dumb that I can't get Byzantium because my puppets aren't doing anything, but I suppose I'll have to take just that. We're gonna take a little bit of Byzantium. I really would have liked to get Constantine Istanbul, but not today, I guess. We do now own 2 markets. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna delete this one. 40 stab and 20 prestige. It's not even been 3 years and already 17 million people have succumbed to a couple of rats. I have 0 units. That is not 0 units. That is 1 guy. There we go. My brother can deal with him. Really? Really, Paradox? Somebody died and you have to make a joke. Another one bites the dust. That's really bad because my court is isolated right now. Within a month, 40,000 people were just snapped in my country. Just like that. I'm just gonna put a black bar over that. This is... No. This is just sad to look there. And another one. We've already lost 150,000, but it doesn't matter. Okay, no, never mind. We've lost 400,000. 400,000. We've lost a third of our population to the Black Death, and we still get another one right now. Well, that's the problem with my ducats right now. I have 900 ducats, but I can't do anything with it because, well, everybody is dead. I think we have survived the Black Death now. Yeah, it has left our country. We've only lost 400,000 this time. We have one god. None. Who the fuck are you? Our child? You're not my child. What is the CK3? Switching religions also broke our alliance, it looks like, because I didn't get any notifications that they did break the alliance, but they did break the alliance. I suppose we are on our own against the Byzantines this time, but we are the better Christians. We are far superior to those Greek savages. To those Roman pretenders. They dismantled the fort in Constantinople. What the No! They want me to have it. Just in time. 1355. We have conquered Constantinople. It shall be our new capital. Do not look at my current gold. That just gave me like another 100,000 100,000 pops. And now, very cool, we get 2.6 ducats every month because of the tolls, because we do control Anatolia. Get it? It's a pun. Puns are the pinnacle of comedy. Right after fart jokes. Wait, we can ally our rival? Bro, this is the third time that you're enacting a law. I'm gonna leave. That is a small war that I just started. Just because of some stupid little islands. Wow, what a large offensive. 73 Genoese troops that are starving and 26 up here. You're just sending some random ass farmers to fight the Ottomans. Get off the island before I get memed. This might be a little bit stupid, but I think I'm just gonna disband my levies at this point. So long as they don't land here, we are fine. And if they land here, I still have my vassals that can deal with this, and this way we keep our GO efficiency. Why is Castile here? Help! I'm no longer Muslim, you don't have to fight me. Bro, that's not a fucking name. Argiro Castro. Antagonism is just a number. Macedonia, this is not really personal, but you did cuck me out of a couple of diplomats, so I think I'll just get my mill access that way. Antagonism is just a number. No matter how much fruit I build, they just want more. Why do I have French and patriots? Where'd you come from? Time to kick some Turkic butt. Buttocks. Oh, bozoks. Please laugh. My entire channel hinges on this one joke landing. That state is humongous. You are a little bit deep. I can't really help you over there. That war was quicker than I assumed, but by God, I'm gonna have to stop now. I honestly have to stop. I have so much to integrate right now, and every single one of my cabinet members is integrating already. And we're still just short like 9 provinces. Oh no, what happened to the markets over here? Brother, did you just wake up? You're still in your nightgown. Trebizond! The game doesn't want me to stop. I can't have enough. You are bold. 600 men going into the darkness. What? We are stuck now. Found another bug. I found another bug. Join in union. Humiliate. I do feel a little bit bad about this. That I forced you into my union and then I humiliate you in the same breath. Ah, this sucks. This is mine. Actually, it's 1380 and I control pretty much everything already. Is that the Byzantine Empire? That's all that's left. Oh no. Oh no. Look at this. Because of 0.01, I'm not gonna be able to form a new fucking country. 10 research progress. That's actually insane. There's so much good shit here. Ew, Crimea, what happened to you? No. We also have Crimea and Crimea. Oh, what happened to Kiev? Come on. No, that's dumb. We need to have a higher great power ranking than them. And that is pretty much impossible because they're an empire. So they just get 200 and we get only 100. Great power rank. It must be crushed. The only true faith is Orthodoxy. Bro, can you fucking stop? This is the third time that Trebizond is starting this fucking policy. One nobles becomes Orthodox. Wow. Amazing progress that we're doing there. I'm never gonna use PUCBs again. This is just annoying. I'm running out of family members. Oh no. I can finally get banking. Yes, okay, we need to get this. I need to get the counting house. This is insane. It is expensive, but I'm just gonna get banking because I want to rush down to the counting house. Bro, my cabinet is just dying left, right, and center. What is this? This is like the fourth guy that died this year. We are going places right now. Apart from my cabinet, it's just dying. I think it's just roads. Like, I think I've had 3 guys on roads. There we go! I just hired him. I have some terrorists on roads. They're just car bombing my people. I guess carriage bombing. Whoops. I just wanted Athens. And I guess now I'm at war with France. Oh well. Time for the biggest war that Europe has seen so far. This is gonna be an annoying war. But by Allah, this is gonna be useful. I mean, I guess by God, we're not really on the Allah side anymore. I'm really looking forward to becoming the senior partner here because this is just annoying. I could just turn Serbia into fiefdom. That was not my plan, but we could actually do it. It looks like faults don't work. I was sieging Targaviste for 2 days and now I can move to these 2 tiles and that is it. My guys are stuck. That is the only fort in this region. This is such a bloody war. I'm just catching the Bulgarians here. I've killed like 10,000 Bulgarians just over here, while the Georgians are just starving in my country. That's very nice. They started with about 14,000 and they were just walking around. No, they are catching my allies here, but mostly they have just been starving. If we could get 1% more war score, we could get them as a fiefdom. I did not mean to take that much from Bulgaria. I'm sorry. I did not realize this would look this bad on the map. But our tentacles, they are expanding. 70 prestige. If only I could do something with that. Well, I suppose I can take a look and see it tick down. I guess that is what I can do with my prestige. I did not realize I had so many works of art. Are they even important then if you have like 20? Whoa, the Fall of Delhi. I don't even know what they are, but I guess I will support them. 1,000 have supported them so far. I don't even know what I'm voting for. Sure. Let's vote Malaboom. Whatever that means. Okay, goodbye, Delhi. I guess the situation is over. Good talk, good talk. In EU5, it is very hard to get cores because in order to get a core, you have to have the majority of the population in a province. It has to be at least an accepted culture, which means that as the Ottomans, it'll be very hard to get Greek support unless you spam the invite Turkic migration decisions, which are very expensive right now. What you can also do instead, you could in theory just add Greek as an accepted culture. This is pretty bad because now we cannot afford this cultural capacity limit. One thing that we could do is remove the accepted culture immediately, which will cause us a lot of satisfaction loss, but I'm not going to do it because we just got the Renaissance. I'm just gonna wait until we get the 1 additional culture capacity that was somewhere over here. We will get just a couple of cores that gave us a ton of great power level. We are now great power 9 and apparently we are still weaker than Trebizond. But it's fine, Paradox. I'm not mad, I am just disappointed. Although I guess at this point I should know better. Whew, that's a nice amount of Orthodox in our country. It's a bit of a scam that my vassals can be in their territory, but I cannot. Well, sucks to be you. I guess I am prepared. It is impossible to move armies into mountains during winter. Okay, I did not know there was a thing. At least I'm farming slaves a little bit. We are starting to reach prestige cap and I cannot do... Wait a minute, can I... Yes! I can create my own electric powered church. What does it do? Aineros. Prestige and legitimacy. Okay, cool. Something a little bit dumb. You can release random nations as vassals and then just sell them stuff. I can support 2 artists, but I have 4 in my country. I guess the other 2 are clankers and they call themselves artists. Georgia, have fun this time. I'm prepared. I built a couple of forts for you to have fun with. Although it looked like last time they already had a lot of fun just starving around. Two front wars are actually pretty fun. So long as you're the two fronts, they are starting to run out of men now. Down to 15k. Out of which one stack is here, so there's only 10k somewhere running around. Age of Discovery, let's go! Wait, we already have hegemons! Violent sovereignty, yes! I did not think that they would already fire this early. The Caesar of Rome! That's me, right? Yeah! We may now truly claim the title of Kaisari Rum. Okay, that's actually a little bit lame. I just get army morale and monthly prestige. For my current guy, I kind of wanted something a little bit more permeating than just, okay, cool. If your guy is 70 right now, congratulations. You're gonna have that benefit for like 2 months. Oh well, I suppose I'm happy. Why did that one just pop up? Yep, thank you. Welcome to Europa Universalis 5. We're almost at Europa Universalis 4, so I guess it's confusing the start dates right now. Fuck you, Bulgaria. Honestly, just fuck you. If I could, I would convert you to Sunni now, just to rub it in. I wouldn't even take anything. I would just convert them to Sunni. And if I do say so myself, this does look very erotic. I mean, apart from what I did to Bulgaria. But look at this. That looks erotic on the map. My heir is not in my country right now. That fucking sucks. I hope the AI is at least gonna marry him off to someone, because otherwise my dynasty might just die. I guess that is one way that it can break free. Just say no, he's my son. I'm not gonna marry him off. There we go. That's how you make money. Cut your enemies up and then they will pay to march through your territory. And I'm just slowly bringing Orthodoxy to all of Anatolia. Just don't want to do it too fast, because otherwise none of my vassals will like me anymore. This is so bullshit. I'm hiring guys, spending 200 gold, and they just die the next month. And I can't do anything about it either, because all of my guys are like 60 years old. Plus, Trebizond is just tanking my satisfaction. An Orthodox sheikdom of Upper Macedonia. I think I just threw up in my mouth. Like, look at this cabinet. Can you imagine having a politician that's 72 years old in your country? That sounds abysmal. This guy probably has dementia. What does he care about the future of the Ottoman nation? Are those two French and really going to rise up against the Ottoman Empire? Like, look at this. That's not even worth it for me to mobilize my divisions. I have had about 6 crashes in the past like half an hour, so I am gonna call it. We are number 8 GP. We are still a junior partner below Trebizond for some reason. Did expand also into the Middle East. My next target would have been Hatur, Baghdad, Kelali, which we all could have puppeted in the next peace deal. This is the best Paradox game. This is the best Paradox game in This is just a bit. I wrote the script myself. The thing is, just in about 2 hours this video should release, and I have no time to memorize the script, so admittedly this is not high competition. CK3 and Wiki3 are the ones that I actively followed, and while I was excited for both, they felt incredibly shallow at release. While this has been addressed with DLC, which is the same thing I can say about HOI4, Wiki2 and EU4. EU5 is not like this. It feels like a finished game. It should not release in the state that it is in right now. They should still wait like 2 months to iron all the kinks out. The game crashes and bricks runs, you know, with all of the bugs. That's a very bad look, but EU5 feels complete. Like, I can see where they add more DLCs, but the game on its own is already very deep and fun. Add breaks from HOI4, but the reason why I'm doing this right now is because I enjoyed playing EU5 so much that I neglected to edit a little bit. But one thing I do have to mention, this game does not feel like EU4. Comparing EU5 to EU4 is like comparing EU4 to Civilization. The game is much deeper than the latter one, and I'd say EU5 is closer to Wiki2 than it is to EU4. And because it's a Paradox game, it's a little bit hard to give it a proper review, because at the end of the day, this game will change drastically within the next year. And if you want to get the game now, you have to keep in mind the game will be buggy, there will be crashes, and multiplayer may or may not work depending on with how many people you play. It is easy for me to say this with somebody who has a lot of experience with Paradox games, but I'd say this game has the lowest skill floor, but also the highest skill ceiling. Because of the automation system, you can interact with as much of the game as you want to, or you can just ignore the stuff. And for me personally, this game is a very solid 8.5 out of 10, and I'm so looking forward to playing more of this. And if you enjoyed this, why don't you watch this video where Video broke the hardest mod in HOI4?